Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Earth Witch, and today's video is a spell video. It's a banishing spell, and I have everything set up and almost ready to go. Just have little bits and bobs and to put the whole spell together, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to be putting it on this little tray here. This is a tray from the Dollar Tree. It's metal, and so it'll be good to burn stuff on. I will be putting the spell together, but I will not be casting it on camera. I'll cast it off camera, and then I should upload it once it is done. Okay, first I have the petition here that I'm using. I also have a sigil of Belial's. If you don't know who he is, you can look him up. He is a protector of witches and very dear to me, so I'm using his sigil today. I've already anointed it and activated it with my blood. This spell in particular was a free spell that I posted up on my community tab because I felt like this is the giving season. I really want to work magic to help people in their lives and make a difference, whether that's for money or whether it's not for money. I don't really care. I do care, but only on my terms am I willing to hand out free spell work. So don't come to me just asking for free spell work. And so I felt like this is a way for me to give back to the witch community and all of you that support me and love this channel and have stuck through with me through the good and the bad and all that stuff, you know. This banishing spell is for banishing negative energies, intrusive thoughts, anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. So my petition says, protect from and banish intrusive thoughts, anxiety, and negative energies. Attract courage, self-love, positive energy, peace, and happiness. So mote it be. And then the sigil, the person's name and birth date is on the back. I'm not going to show you that. But first I am going to, I've already cleansed this with my cleansing spray, but I'm going to use my little stick here, my little smudge stick that I made from various herbs. It includes rosemary, thyme, sage, all from my garden. So I'll be using the smoke from this. See if any previous energies. Cleanse my space. I'll be doing that, cleansing my space and stuff again. I'm going to actually cast the working. Okay. I'm going to use some wax to stick the petition to the plate here. I'm using wax because when I stick my candles to it, I don't want the candles to be able to slide around and fall over. So the wax will stick the petition paper to the plate. It's not gonna come off. Okay. Now I am gonna show you what I have for this spell. I have a black candle for banishing and protection. This will burn up tonight. It'll probably take a couple of hours. I also have these little tea-light candles that I made. What I did was I heated them up on the stove. It took about an hour because I had it on super low so I wouldn't mess them up. I added different herbs to them for attracting positive energy. I have 3 of them. The herbs that I added were thyme for courage and healing, lavender for happiness and peace, chamomile for reducing anxiety, St. John's wort for strength and happiness, and hawthorn powder for happiness and to rid of depression. So those are the herbs that are in these little tea light candles. You don't have to use these herbs. You can use other herbs with the same properties. You can use one of these herbs. If you just happen to have one of them, it'll work just fine. I also have my Banishing oil. If you haven't seen that video, I just put it out like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, I don't know. I just put it out not that long ago, so if you want to see how I made this Banishing oil, head over to that video and check it out. I'll try to link it down below as well, so you won't have to really search for it. Next, the crystals that I'm using, I'm only using a few of them. I have some large chunks of clear quartz. I also have some black tourmaline and some obsidian. Obsidian and black tourmaline are going to absorb and destroy the negative energies that are in this person's life and also transmute them into positive energy. It's also very good for grounding those energies. So those are the crystals that I'm using. And then last but not least, I have some other herbs here that I'm going to be using to dress the candle and the plate as well. I have basil, which I'm going to be using for protection and exorcism. I have rosemary for protection, exorcism, and purification. And then I have Philadelphia fleabane for protection and exorcism. These are to banish and rid of the negative energies, intrusive thoughts, and such. Okay, let's get started. Now that this is dry and put down, I'm gonna take my black candle and I'm going to shake up this oil really good. Get all that good stuff. Banishing oil. Okay, take some in my hand. Put this somewhere. Set it right there. Hopefully, I can't set that there. It's in the way. Let's get this over. Banishing oil. We'll banish and rid of any negative energies, intrusive thoughts, anxiety. We'll banish and protect from intrusive thoughts, anxiety, and negative energies. Okay, so now that I have dressed my candle and anointed it in this oil, I'll rub it down, set my intention, you know. Since I'm gonna be doing this work, I'm just gonna rub this oil in. It's probably good for my skin anyways. It smells amazing. Oh, it smells so good. Definitely check out that video and see what is in this oil. It's a banger. Okay, now I'm gonna take my lighter, melt down some of this candle right on top of the petition paper. If I can, that'd be great. Now my hands are super slippery. It's fine. It's fine. I just did it to myself. Now I'm going to add my other herbs that I'm using. I'm going to start with basil. It smells so good. I just ground up a bunch of fresh basil from my garden that I cut up in this end of summer. I pulled it out of the ground, hung it up for a good 3 months before I finally ground it up, but it's amazing. Okay. I'm gonna go in with Philadelphia fleabane. Crush it up a little bit. These are still chunks. I never ground these down. but not least is rosemary. Once I am done with this, but so far right now it's the petition, the banishing and protection candle on top, and there is a circle of the banishing protection herbs around the candle on top of the petition. Okay, next I am going to place these up here. They've already been cleansed, blessed, and set with intention. I did these a couple of days ago, so let's set these in front. Now, when you're banishing negative energies, intrusive thoughts, and anxiety, depression, and stuff like that, you also want to attract positivity into your life. Just a sort of a balance type of thing. So that's what these are for. These are for attracting positivity, happiness, courage, health, peace, and all that good stuff. So those are there. And so I also have in my pestle here, I have some, probably can't see that. I have the rest of the herbs that I have from the positivity. So I'm going to take these and make another circle around the candle with the rest of this. And I'm also gonna just spread it around on the plate. I want the banishing in the middle and all of the positivity and happiness surrounding it. You know, you're gonna get rid of all the bad stuff and just smother it in good stuff. Love, joy, happiness, peace, love, light, joy, positive. Last but not least are the crystals. I'm gonna place them around on the tray. I think I'm gonna put like the obsidian over here, close to the candle, because these are for banishing and absorbing and transmuting that negative energy. So I'm gonna put those on the sides of the candle. And then I'll put these over here with the positivity candles. Okay, and so next after this, I will be lighting the candles, setting my intention further, and also invoking Belial to come and join me for this spell. You can work with various deities, entities, and beings for workings like this. I chose to work with Belial for this because I was going to do a very similar spell like this for myself. Lately I've been in a very depressive and funky mood, and so then I went to my altar that I have for Belial, and I just confessed my feelings, my thoughts, the funk that I was in, why I was in that way, and I cried. I released all that energy. I felt his energy come over me, and I literally haven't felt any of those feelings since that day. And it like happened overnight. I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I feel better. I feel lighter, I feel free, and all of that stuff. But this is also an entity that I have a relationship with and that I've been working with, paying homage to and everything for a long while now. So you can work with any entity that may do this for you. You can work with Hecate. I would have worked with her on this, but I felt like since Belial removed those feelings and emotions and sadness from me, that it would be best to ask him to do this working with me. And I asked using my pendulum. I also speak with him through oracle cards and stuff like that, and he agreed. So that is why I am not using him, but like summoning him and his power and stuff to do the same that he did for me, for somebody else through me. This is the spell. It's all set up and ready to be lit and further juiced up and stuff. A lot of concentration, intention, meditating, chanting, all that good stuff. And you don't have to do the spell like this. You can do it simply with a white candle, a black candle, 2 or 3 herbs, and that's it. This is just the way that I happen to do the spell this time. Whenever I do a spell, it likely won't come out the same way twice. I do a lot of my spell work intuitively. I don't pick herbs and crystals intuitively, like, oh, I think this will help. No, I do look up and remember the magical properties behind each item. I write it down, I put the spell together, but I may not use the same herbs if I did this again for another person. I might not use 3 little candles and a black candle. I might use a huge white candle and a huge black candle for like a week. This is just what I had at the moment because my apothecary has been closed for like the past week. I don't know if they got the Rona or whatever, but I couldn't get the bigger candles that I could have used for this. But it doesn't matter. The energy is all the same. It's gonna work out all the same regardless. This will just be faster in regards to burning. Now, my hands are so dirty. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep opening my head.
Well, watch out, big head.
I keep opening my head all over the place.
Now, I didn't say this in my last spell video, but in this one, I will say that I do spell work for clients. If you want a spell done like this or something else, just email me. I'll leave my email down below, or you can hit me up on Instagram, but I'd rather it be an email so that like everything's together, and I don't know, I just like emails. So I'll bring you in so you can see up close how all of this was done. I'll probably take a picture and post it on the community tab as well of it lit so you can see it. It's lit. And yeah, you'll probably see that post before you even see the video, that's for sure. Because I still have to edit it. It's very long. Sorry about that, but yeah. Here is a view of the spell work that I just recorded for you all. See. Here is the banishing candle, the ring of protection and banishment herbs, the positivity herbs spread all throughout, the positivity candles, clear quartz, black tourmaline, and black obsidian. The petition is there in the middle as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Peace out.